5 years ago, if you asked someone to name an electric car company, there was a good chance they would say Tesla. Not Ford, not Volkswagen, not Toyota. Tesla. It was the company that made electric cars feel fast, desirable, and a little bit futuristic. The Model 3 became something you could actually see every day. The Model Y spread across parking lots around the world. And for a while, Tesla did not just look like the leader of the electric car market. It looked untouchable. Then a company from Shenzhen started appearing in the same conversation. BYD. For many people outside China, the name still feels unfamiliar. But in 2025, something happened that would have sounded almost ridiculous a few years earlier. BYD sold more fully electric vehicles than Tesla over the full year. Tesla delivered about 1.64 million vehicles. BYD sold more than 2.25 million battery electric passenger vehicles. The company that made the electric car famous was no longer number one. And that is where this story gets interesting. Because Tesla and BYD are not really playing the same game. Tesla wants you to want a Tesla. BYD wants to make sure there is a BYD for almost every kind of buyer. Think about the difference. Walk into a Tesla showroom and the lineup feels simple. Model 3, Model Y, a few more expensive or more specialized vehicles around them. Even in the second quarter of 2026, almost all of Tesla's deliveries came from the Model 3 and Model Y family. BYD looks more like a supermarket. Small city cars, family sedans, SUVs, plug-in hybrids, pure electric cars, premium models, differing brands, different price points. If Tesla's strategy feels like Apple, BYD feels closer to a giant electronics company that wants a product on every shelf. And there is a reason for that. BYD did not begin by trying to build the coolest car in the world. It began with batteries. The company was founded in the 1990s and entered the auto business in 2003. Long before the average driver cared about electric cars, BYD was learning how to make one of the most important and expensive parts inside them. T-battery. That background became a huge advantage, because when the electric car race became serious, BYD was not standing outside the supply chain asking what everything would cost. It was already inside. Batteries, electric motors, power electronics, semiconductors, vehicle manufacturing. The more BYD could control itself, the more room it had to attack cost. And cost is where this rivalry becomes very personal. Most people do not wake up in the morning thinking about battery chemistry or manufacturing efficiency. They think about a monthly payment. They think about whether the car fits the kids, whether it can handle the commute, whether charging is annoying, whether they can afford it. Tesla spent years proving that an electric car could be something people wanted. BYD is trying to prove that an electric car can simply be the obvious choice. That difference matters. Tesla became a global brand by making electric cars feel premium and exciting. Its giant touchscreen, software updates, quick acceleration, supercharger network, and minimalist interiors gave buyers something that felt different from a normal car. It did not feel like buying an electric version of an old product. It felt like buying the future, and that image was incredibly powerful. But eventually, the rest of the industry started catching up. Big touchscreens became normal. Fast acceleration became normal. Over-the-air updates became more common. Electric SUVs appeared everywhere. The things that once made Tesla look strange suddenly became the things everyone else was trying to copy. And while all of that was happening, BYD kept getting bigger. In 2020, BYD introduced its Blade battery, built around lithium iron phosphate chemistry and designed with safety and packaging efficiency in mind. But the real advantage was not one magical battery. It was the machine around it. BYD had factories, engineers, suppliers, battery expertise, and a huge home market in China, where electric car competition became brutally intense. That environment forced companies to move fast. New models arrived quickly. Prices moved quickly. Features improved quickly. If a car was too expensive, too boring, or too slow to improve, there was another brand waiting a few doors down. BYD survived that fight. Then it started taking what it learned overseas. And this is the part Tesla cannot ignore. In 2025, BYD's vehicle sales outside China passed 1 million. By July of 2026, BYD reported more than 180,000 new energy vehicle exports in a single month. This is no longer just a Chinese success story. BYD cars are showing up in Europe, Southeast Asia, Latin America, Australia, and other markets where buyers may have once thought of Tesla as the obvious electric option. But this is also where people make a mistake. They see BYD selling more electric cars and immediately say Tesla is finished. That is far too simple. Tesla is still enormous. In the second quarter of 2026 alone, Tesla delivered more than 480,000 vehicles. And Tesla is trying to move the competition somewhere else. Elon Musk has spent years telling investors that Tesla should not be viewed as just a car company. The bigger bet is autonomy, artificial intelligence, energy storage, and eventually, robots. Tesla's own latest filings emphasize autonomous driving, battery, and artificial intelligence technology alongside its vehicle business. If Tesla is right, comparing Tesla and BYD only by car sales could one day look like comparing two smartphones only by how many calls they can make. But that future still has to arrive, and buyers today are making decisions today. They are standing in dealerships today. They are comparing range, price, comfort, software, charging, and monthly payments today. That is why BYD is dangerous. It does not need to destroy Tesla. It only needs to make Tesla one choice among many. For years, Tesla had something every company dreams about. When people thought electric car, they thought Tesla. Losing that mental ownership may be more dangerous than losing 1/4 of sales. Because once customers start asking, "What else can I get for this money?" the battle changes. Now, Tesla is not only competing with it is competing with Xiaomi, Geely, Volkswagen, Hyundai, BMW, and almost every major automaker that has decided electric vehicles matter. BYD has the same problem. Its rise has been incredible, but China is one of the toughest car markets on earth. Competition is fierce, price pressure is painful, and no lead lasts forever, even BYD's. Total sales in the first 7 months of 2026 were lower than the same period a year earlier. So this is not a story about one unstoppable Chinese company replacing one unstoppable American company. There is no unstoppable company. There are only companies that keep adapting. Tesla's greatest strength may still be its brand. People know what a Tesla is. Its software ecosystem, charging experience, engineering culture, and ability to make people care about products that do not even fully exist, yet are difficult to copy. BYD's greatest strength is different. It knows how to build, and build at scale. It can compete in a small, affordable car, a family SUV, a plug-in hybrid, or a premium vehicle without betting everything on one model. Tesla made the electric car feel special. BYD is trying to make it ordinary. And strangely, that may be the bigger threat. Because the final stage of a technology revolution is not when everyone is amazed by the technology, it is when nobody is amazed anymore. You do not tell your friends that your new refrigerator uses electricity. You do not brag that your television has a flat screen. One day, buying an electric car may feel just as normal. If that happens, the winner may not be the company that made electric cars famous. It may be the company that can make millions of good ones, at prices ordinary people are willing to pay. So, who is winning? Right now, BYD has the sales crown in fully electric vehicles. Tesla still has one of the most powerful brands in the industry and a much bigger story built around autonomy, artificial intelligence, and energy. BYD is attacking the car market that exists today. Tesla is betting heavily on the car market it believes will exist tomorrow. And that makes this rivalry fascinating. One company taught the world to want electric cars. The other learned how to build them at terrifying scale. For the first time, Tesla is not only pulling the auto industry into the future, it is looking in the mirror and seeing another electric car company getting closer. And 'tis time the company doing the chasing may already be ahead.